Hi everyone, this is AMRC, I'm Alex, and today I have the UMX Timber X alive and kicking, hopefully again. What happened last time I flew this, it was last fall, and it kind of flew wonky. Then I noticed the motor mount was cracked right around here where the screw goes in, and I was also very annoyed by the stock motor, and it's very loud. So I ordered a new motor mount, replacement motor. This one's for the UMX P-51, just a bit higher kV than the one that comes with this. And I also did some reinforcement with carbon fiber, hot glued in, because the front of the plane was kind of squishy moving around. And strange thing with the motor mount, I listed the one they had on their website for replacement, but it was a totally different shape. It was square. This one's more angled towards the front. So I reached out to Horizon Europe, sent them some photos, and they ended up sending me one. They said it's actually from a parts plane. I believe that because it did have some of the glue they used to hold it in. I hot glued it in, and hopefully it will hold, and I won't have the motor flying off. I tried Uhu Pour first, but that didn't hold very well, so took out the hot glue gun. Yeah, I've had really great flights. This was my favorite plane, especially when I got it. But then I also had some really bad flights. It's one of my most crashed plane to date. You can see it has lots of battle scars. Bits and pieces missing, taped up. But it's not in that bad of a shape. So hopefully with things I've done to it, I'll fall in love with it again. I really like this plane. Some loud tractors here. Hopefully they go away so you can hear me. Let's get this thing in the air. Okay, let's get this little guy in the air. And those huge ailerons. That's what I love about it. The roll rate is crazy. Okay, let's start out slow. Oh my god, it's so quiet. It's flying kind of wonky, kind of sideways, I think. Okay. Okay, this is actually not that bad. Man, it's so quiet. Love it like this. I just made it 10 times better. That was the most annoying thing about it. Okay. And I know lots of people love to hate this plane and say it was a dud. But look, if you just fly it scale like a STOL plane, I think it does really well. And then, ooh, I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, where's that roll rate? Do I have rates set up for this? I forgot if I did. Let me try my rates button. My rate switch. See if it makes any difference, or I probably got used to the erratics, that is. I'll have to check my settings. They say it's been so long since I last flew this, and I'm not quite sure. Doesn't seem to want to roll over like I remember. It's still very agile and very easy to throw around. And I just fixed this last night, and if you don't know, this has night lights. And probably my best night UMX night plane conversion yet. Looks really great. But it was cloudy. You know, there should have been a full moon. It was not really visible. Otherwise I would have probably taken it out. But I said better try it in the day first, because I had some really strange things happen with this where it would just stop responding to controls. I mean, except throttle. I kicked it back to save just to make sure. But yeah, it's... I think I'm falling in love with it again. Especially with this new motor. It's so silent. A year or two ago I was flying this in the middle of the night behind my house and it was so loud. I was worried maybe a neighbor would come out and go full Karen on me. Okay, there it goes. Back to safe. Out of safe. Yeah, it's definitely fun. This is what I loved about it. This is the UMX Timber X, I remember. I have a car coming. Yeah, it's also easy to get it to stall just because it's so maneuverable. You can get it to turn pretty sharp and cause it to stall. That happened to me several times. It happened on my big Timber X also. On my first flights, man, I stalled it 3 times. And the third time I couldn't save it anymore. So I was also flying slow. I was on 3S doing sharp turns that I wasn't used to. That was actually the first plane I ever set up dual rates on, because after that first flight I knew I had to tone it down. Oh, why is it ballooning so much? Don't have flaps, flaperons. It's actually also the first time with this 300 milliamp Spectrum battery. And of course I didn't check the CG, why would I? Actually I did check it last night when I got it set up, but let's see if I can hover it. Can I? No, that's not a hover. No. That was more of a stall. Nah. Woo! There she goes. So cool, so fun. Okay, let me check my battery voltage. Seems like it's getting low. I should probably bring it in for a landing. And the timer set for 6 minutes on this, and I'm down to 1 minute 40, so maybe I'll just putt around a bit more. That's the fun of it. That's what I like about it. It's like the ultimate plane for me. It's small. I added the lights so I can fly it day or night. Don't need a whole lot of space for flying. I understand probably those who can tell the geometry, the aerodynamics are not perfect. It's a high wing 3D-ish stall plane. Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff I'm into. Weird things that do everything. Don't excel at anything in particular because I don't either anyway. So maybe when I'm an expert pilot, if that will ever happen, I can say this is junk, but right now I'm having fun with it. So yeah, I can definitely recommend changing that motor. Silence makes such a difference. There goes full throttle. Still the stock prop, stock everything else. Oh yeah, and with the motor mount, yeah, thanks Horizon for coming through and sending me this one. But get your website straight. I mean, I don't mind because I can use that motor mount, I think, in my Champ S Plus, because that also exploded mid-air. So I had to replace it anyway. And I think it's a perfect fit, but I think motor mount for the UMX Air Tractor looks very similar what I've seen on the website. And I think the motor mount also comes with the fuselage on this, already glued to the bottom half. I was thinking about that, but it was pretty expensive at that point. Okay, there go my 6 minutes. 10.9 volts. What was that? It's below storage. 11 volts. No worries. Have a car coming. One last roll. Yeah, and I also need throttle to get it to roll. I got used to the erratics where basically it just spins around like crazy. There it is, guys. And yes, I'm in love with it again. Welcome back, Team B. And it also has this, yeah, probably from all the crashing. Makes strange noise. I think it's touching the hatch here. No, it's not. You can see the sides are all unaligned, but hey, what can you do? It's a basher plane at this point. If it ever goes, seems fine now. If it ever goes beyond repair, here are the lights. I could plug them in, but it's not really visible during the day. Those of you who haven't seen it, if you haven't seen it, go check out my videos. And now that I know it flies, it's too right out to see anything, but they're there. And inside the fuselage, so on. So those are noisy. Yeah, so if you haven't seen my night flights with this, go check them out. Some are decent, some are not. But I think I'm gonna do another night flight with this again soon. Just so cool. Back in love with it. I'm very, very happy I got this fixed and it's flying great now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video, leave some great comments, subscribe if you haven't already, because 90% of my viewers are not subscribed. Come on, guys. Doesn't cost anything. I would really appreciate it. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.